Hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. Before I even embark on the video here, let me just explain what just happened. So I started the video, I did it all, and I have all my little information on here that I shared with you all, got through the reading, and went back to check on it. And just like the other day when I was doing some videos, I did 6 in a row, no sound. And I'd already done, so this is the spread here. I had already shuffled the cards on camera. These are the cards that came up. I flipped them back over because the cards that came out to me are very powerful cards. And I want that specific message to come out. So I'm not going to ramble on about that, but I'm having a rough time here. I've got the ashes from my incense is all over, the patchouli ashes everywhere. So we're going to start this over as if this was brand new. So again, I already shuffled the cards. These are the cards that came out. I will start with the bottom of the deck like I did in that last one. But let me just do my little thing here about, this is about the Lion's Gate portal. And I wanted to share some information. As I said in the last video, for those of you who don't like all the extra info and all that stuff at the beginning, I will timestamp when the reading starts. I'll go back and timestamp it before I upload it, so you can just skip to the reading if you don't want to hear all this stuff. It's not that much, and I do feel like it's important information that would be very helpful to you. All right, so the Lion's Gate portal is a very important time for those of us spiritually. It's from July 26th to August 12th. That's what this particular site said. I had heard it was July 28th to the 11th, but I'm going with what they said. So July 26th to August 12th. The powers are most potent on August 8th. Some refer to as this day, August 8th, the Lion's Gate portal, as the Galactic New Year. Because the number 8, equals wealth, luck, good vibes. Also, if it's horizontal, it also represents infinity. It's an infinity sign. Infinity, so it means we have infinite power. It's high vibe magic. So at this time, we have infinite power to manifest what we want. Okay? So the Lion's Gate portal is, as I said, it's an opportune time for manifestation, concentrating on what you want to be a reality. So practice meditation, repeat mantras, journals. If you're a person who journals, journal prompts can help for the Lion's Gate portal to help you visualize your goals and manifest it in that way. Burn incense. They recommended patchouli, lavender, and sage. I have patchouli, which I started at the other video, so it's almost done now, but the patchouli has been burning. And really, manifestation is all about intentionally creating reality through beliefs and or patterns, actions. So what you believe can be. As I said in the last one, don't just dream it, be it. I have ashes all under my fingernails. So, the Lion's Gate portal, defined, is the alignment of the sun, which is in Leo, the star Sirius, which is the brightest star in the night sky, and the constellation Orion's Belt and the Earth. They're all in alignment. So it opens up this huge portal of what is believed to be a very spiritual time. And so it's like the gates of the heavens open and the power comes down, if that makes sense. So Sirius is said to have the expansive qualities of Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about philosophical, expansive, optimistic things, very adventurous. So Jupiter is very associated with success, good fortune, and wealth. And the drive to get these things done of Mars, extreme manifestation opportunity. All right, I'm trying to go through this as fast as I can, so it doesn't take too long. But so focus on your wish. It could come in. Like 8 may be significant. For some of us, it may come in 8 months, 8 days, or even 8 hours. Or it could be like, and I came up with this after I read all this. I came up with this on my own. I thought about, 8. So 8, So 8 months, 8 days, 8 days, 8 hours, maybe even 8 hours, 8 minutes. So it just depends on, So it's an awakening for us where we can receive psychic downloads, connect with spirit and others, embrace our creativity, and also we can heal the past and old wounds. So there was a side note on here that said can also be a challenging time for us. Difficulties may come to the surface to be seen and acknowledged so that we can work through them and again, acknowledge them and work through them before we move through the portal, before we can move forward. And also they have a suggestion on the bottom to pay attention to dreams. Those may hold the key to understanding visions you should manifest. Okay, so now we'll get to the actual reading, if we will. So again, I'd already shuffled the cards, and this is what came up. The bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, stepping into our power. It's unfortunate that that one didn't work because the momentum of the energy was so much. Of course, I know the cards now, but for those of you who didn't see it, these are the cards. So you have the Queen of Wands. Here, let me take this off like I did before. There's a lot of court cards in here. Oh, there's even more down there that I didn't see. The Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords. So we're going to step into our power, but we do need to cut something out of our lives for many of us before we can proceed. And we're trying to decide what we want to do. If we want to do this, we want to do that. We want to get rid of this. What do we want to do right now? So it's time to make that decision so you can get through this portal and manifest what you want. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So it's being patient and dedicated to what you want, especially right now. And I'm going to touch on these because I didn't see these before. We have the Ace of Swords. Do not overthink it. Decide what you want to do. And it's just time to fill your own cup. And you have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords now. So the King of Swords is here. Again, make a decisive. It's time to clear your mind and make a decisive decision here. This is what I want. And follow that dream. And this is how I'm going to do it. Envision that dream and do it. Take care of yourself. Fill your own cup. Do not get yourself trapped in a prison of overthinking it, though. Decide what you want and go for it. Okay? There's all that. Okay, we'll start with number 1, which was what this portal will support you with this month. Support you this month. The main theme of the reading is the 10 of Cups. Is our happiness. Whatever is going to make us the most happy, that is what to focus on right now during this Lionsgate portal and manifest it. Believe that it can come true. Say it in your head. For me, I want internet in my specific personal space here so I can do my readings and upload, and I can do live streams and whatever I want on this channel and other things in my life like music and what have you. So I'm manifesting that. We'll see what happens in 8 days or so. 8 hours would be great, but all right. So then the next one was what to leave behind, what we potentially leave behind. And what I had said was this is a card of the Einstein's rule of insanity, theory of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So for many of us, what we need to leave behind is maybe a routine that we have, but certain things that we're doing in our lives that we keep trying to manifest something and it doesn't seem to be working. It's time to examine that and look very closely at what we're doing, because we may be doing the same thing over and over. And the universe is trying to tell us, no, you need to do something totally different than this. This is a good time to manifest that, but this is paying attention to that. What we can take with us is soul searching. We need to do some deep soul searching to really think about what is going to be best for our higher good, our higher selves, our authentic self. It's digging deep inside of us for the answer. The answers are not out there. The answers are within you. So that's what we can take with us as we're manifesting. Believe that these things can happen, but go inside of yourself and dig deep and say, this is truly what I want, and this is what I want to manifest, and this is how the direction I see my life going. And make that happen. Make that happen. Manifest it. Let's manifest, baby. All right, so number 4, how it will energize you. This is what's going to envelop you, and so you can make it come true. And then the King of Wands came up. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Can you, as I said, divine masculine, divine feminine, right here, baby. Doesn't matter which one you resonate with, regardless of your gender. No gender in tarot. Your divine masculine or divine feminine are at high peak. So like I said, you have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen and King of Pentacles. And underneath that, the Page of Cups. So you have a lot of court cards here. You have a lot of energies, your spirit guides, your masters, everyone is around you, supporting you in this. Remember, and you have the power. Step into your power because you can make this happen. And envision. Use this energy to your advantage right now because this is a high peak, baby. Step into your power. Look how they both are looking out at their kingdom. They're both looking out and envisioning what more they can do, what more they can have. It's doing it. All right, that goes down here. This goes over here. All right, so this position is the message of, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, what will activate this? What will activate at this time? Again, divine masculine, the emperor. Your confidence in yourself and your ability to manifest is going to make a world of difference here. Even if you have had doubts before, even if you still have some doubt, push those aside. Get rid of those. The Queen of Swords is saying get rid of those. Get rid of any doubts you may have. Believe it can come true, and it can come true. The Emperor is a very confident and very proactive energy. So it's constantly believing. The Emperor realizes that he's the Emperor, masculine energy, and that he can have what he wants. He's the Emperor. And if he can't, he says, if I don't have it and I want it, I'm going to go after it. I will find a way to get it. There's nothing that's going to stop me. That's the energy that we need to take right now. So for those of us who we either resonate with the divine masculine side of us, or maybe we need to pay more attention of taking more action. We may know what we want inside and dream it, but now we have to take action. But it really is a balance of the two right now, because there's a lot of both feminine and masculine energy in this reading, a lot. So it's about balancing the two, knowing what you want in your heart and holding that deep inside of you and knowing that this is what your passion is and making it come true. Making that decision, envision it, and going after it. Okay, so going on to position 6, which is the message from your higher wisdom, which they were saying that in this position is the message from the Syrians, which was from Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. So your higher masters and guides, but particularly from Sirius, is let go of any doubt, let go of anything that is going to stop you from getting what you want here. And I specifically heard self-doubt. Let go of that. You can do this. Doesn't matter who you are, where you live, doesn't matter if you have money. I have no money. I'm going to manifest. F that. I'm going to manifest. Manifest. You can have what you want if you believe. I'm just going to say that, okay? This is how to move through the portal with ease. This is what's going to help you. And it's nurturing yourself. Knowing what you want in your heart and nurturing that. And paying attention to how it makes you feel, because that can help you drive you forward. That I know this is what I want. It makes me feel so good to think that I can have this in my life because this is what I've always wanted. You can make it happen, baby. Also feminine energy. So as I pointed out, I'll get to this last card here. As I pointed out in the last reading, you have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. All 4 queens. Yeah? And you also have, as far as masculine, you have the Page of Cups here, the King of Pentacles under this Queen here, King of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Wands and the Emperor right here. I mean, the amount of masculine and feminine energy, and particularly you have the divine and masculine and feminine right here. Queen and King, and the Emperor. This is very powerful energy. There is a whole stadium in the universe cheering each of us on and how manifesting. They want us to achieve what we want. And what's best for our higher selves and our authentic self, they want us to achieve this. So they are there with us. If I don't have sound in this video, I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm just going to tell you right now. I tested it many times in between, so all right, I added this card because there were only 7. In the spread that I saw, I kind of liked it. I tweaked it a little, but I added 8 because if it's the 8-8 portal, it should have 8 spots. So I just picked advice moving forward, and that was the moon. And I suggested that when the moon comes in my readings, I always say pay attention to the moon phase. There are some things that we're not aware of right now, that we're not seeing. We will be illuminated, we will see it, but and don't be illusioned. Don't be illusioned by anything. Don't let anything deter you from achieving your goal, because it can happen. We have to trust the process. We have to trust ourselves. We have to trust our intuition. Also, when I said, remember they said pay attention to your dreams? This may hold the key to understanding visions you should manifest. Pay attention to your dreams. You may be getting messages in your dreams, subliminal messages. Maybe you're not realizing it. Okay? But this moon energy, we're going towards a new moon, and it's darker out there right now. I believe it's the waning crescent moon phase we're in. It's the last quarter week, but it's in the waning crescent, so it's getting smaller and smaller and darker. So seeing things is a little bit harder, but you don't need to actually visually see it right now. I'm hearing the universe saying that, yes, it's going to be a new moon. It's going to be darker. It's going to be harder to see things. You don't need your actual eyes to see it. It's your belief that's going to make that vision come true. It's your belief that's going to make that vision come true. I'm going to use that, I believe, as the title for this reading. All right, people. I am not going to blather on here. I'm going to thank you all for joining for this Lionsgate portal reading. I'm going to pray to God that there's this volume. And I don't have enough space on my thing, so I'm not going to go on forever. Thank you for tuning in. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe, especially if you like these kind of readings. I'm very much into astrology. I did a Venus retrograde. I did a Saturn retrograde. Mercury retrograde is coming. I'll be doing a reading for that. And very much into astrological. I do the Daily Dish, Monday through Friday in the morning. If you like that content, you don't want to miss anything, you don't want to miss any messages for you, possibly for you, subscribe and join the tribe. And you can pick and choose what you want as it comes up on your feed. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Peace out. Happy Lionsgate portal. Manifest, people. Believe it, and it can come true. Yes, you've got the power. Peace out.